Well, welcome to Pukar News. It's Championship Playoff Basketball. The Leicester Riders, the first leg of their semi-final against the old enemy, the Newcastle Eagles. Starting five for Leicester: Jay Cousinard, Andrew Sullivan, Calvo, who's come in because of the injury to Anthony Downing, of course, Jamal Anderson and Rashad Hassan. And looking at the five that are starting, we've got Fab Flanoy on the court, the player coach. Charles Smith is there, along with Darius Defoe and Paul Dawes. Tip off here, everybody on their feet around this court here, lovely court at Loughborough University. So here we go, tip off. Sand goes up, but Newcastle get the ball, so Smith has the first possession for Newcastle. They're going away to what is my right hand side. Quick shot comes in from the edge from Fab, misses and picked up on the rebound. Now Sullivan to Cousinard, and they get the first score here. Here's Sullivan again, back to Cousinard, who drives towards the basket, pops it up, and a nice two, the moment where the free throw line is. So first score of the game for Cousinard. So here come Newcastle being held up a bit by Anderson and Cousinard on the halfway line. Oh, great play from Cousinard, a good interception. Cousinard to the basket, pops it up for two. Very good defence from the Riders early on to make it 4-0. To Cousinard, gets free of his markers, but then there's a break on here for Newcastle. Should be a two. It's going to be an easy one for Defoe. His first score of the game, and the Newcastle first score of the game to make it 4-2 to Leicester. Calvo is up against Charles Smith at the moment. Gets it to Washington, thinks about shot, goes up instead. Oh, nice flip up. That's a brilliant shot from Washington. Initially looked like he was going to go for the long two. The American, who's from Indiana, Gores is in the game again, pops it up, and coast to coast, and almost a too comfortable a score for the point guard. Calvo brings it over the halfway line, down by 4 now. Oh, Leicester, here's Washington. What's he going to do this time? Gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan drives towards the basket, pops it up. Nice score from the former Newcastle player. 2-point game again, 29-31. Calvo moves around, pops it back to Sullivan. Washington, just in front where I'm sitting. Hassan trying to turn his man, pops it up, nice score as well. Pressure from Charles Smith wasn't good enough. So 37 Leicester, 39 Newcastle. Oh, good shot there from the player coach for Newcastle. Over the line now, what can Leicester do? Can they get a 4-point lead at half time? Going to go for it, Washington. Oh, he's got it as well. Everybody on their feet on the far side. Great play from Connor Washington again. 2 star baskets from that player in the first half for Leicester. So at half time, Leicester have a 4-point advantage. They lead the Newcastle Eagles by 47 points to 43. Well, now with Matthew Harbour, coach of the Leicester Riders women's team, holding the trophy. You must be very proud.
Yeah, I am very proud. It's not been an easy year, but the girls really peaked at the right time. I asked them to be playing their best basketball in April, and that's what we did.
We went in really being the underdogs the whole weekend. We weren't supposed to win the semi-final, and we just went on and won the final. So yeah, we've done a really good job.
Calvo at the other end. Washington is Sullivan. Back to Washington, thinks about shooting, I thought for a second. A nice ball movement. It's back to Washington in the corner. Oh! What a good shot from Mr. Washington again. Nice pass to Hassan. Now Washington double teamed a little bit, not too surprising. Sullivan back to Lamble, backs in though he's going to lose the ball, as he knows Washington does really well to pick it up. and keeps going as well to Sullivan. Sullivan up in the air. Buzzer goes, I think. Oh, they've got the ball back. Oh, Lamble gets it. I think he gets the foul as well. Key scores, looking for options. Leicester has it. Nice little 1-2 in good ball movement and a good score as well for Charles Smith. Here's Calvo. That's the way these games are used in between Leicester and Newcastle. One team starts to get away, the other one comes back. Here's Lamble, turns, flips it up, improvisation from Barry Lamble for 2 points to give Leicester a 3-point advantage. Leicester trying to go coast to coast, doesn't manage it. Forced wide, good defence from Connor Washington. Calvo back to Washington, he's going to go for it. Oh! Washington again for 2. Brings the crowd to life, he's been doing that all night. Both sides in the penalty with 1:35 to go of the third quarter. Washington again goes for the big shot. Oh! Connor Washington for another 3. This boy is on fire. Calvo to Washington. Can't take your eyes off him at the moment, really. He's loving it. Sullivan gets the shot away. Oh! Andrew Sullivan as the shot clock counted down with another 2 points. 68-59, 9-point lead. Dawes has it, moves it around, gets the ball back to Cook. Cook makes a drive for the basket, pops it up, gets a whistle as well. Sullivan with the rebound though. Still at 18 points, can they make it 20 points? Or 21 even? The whistle's gone. It's a 3-pointer and the whistle went as well. And Newcastle don't like it. Jay Cousinard with a big 3 for Leicester to make it a 21-point lead against Newcastle. It's unheard of. Listen to this. Leicester 86, Newcastle 64, and we've still got 4 minutes to go. At the other end, Newcastle trying to put Leicester under a bit of pressure if they can. Sullivan to Anderson. Anderson through. Oh, it's an easy basket in the end for Ashan Hassan. 19-point lead. 71 for Newcastle, they make it 73. Cousinard, is he going to think about his shot? Drives, gets it to Calvo. Calvo's going to get a shot away. Oh, in and out. End of the first leg of this semi-final. And Leicester will take an 11-point advantage to Newcastle in a few days' time after winning this game at Loughborough University, the final game of the season at home effectively. And they won the game by 90 points to 79, and for me, no doubt, one of the stars of the game for Leicester was Connor Washington with some brilliant play and some great scores. But I think the crowd here have enjoyed it. Let's hope a lot of them can make the second leg at Newcastle. Well, Rob, you'll be very pleased with the sort of lead you've got going to Newcastle after that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just pleased with the effort. We understand that it's an 80-minute game, so we're in good shape, but it's going to be a real difficult game up there. That's a great team. But what I was so pleased about was the contributions of all our players. We got contributions off the bench with the foul trouble that we had, with Anthony Downing being injured. It's nice to see, and I think those guys that are coming off the bench have improved so much since the beginning of the year, and tonight was their chance to shine.
Yeah, Mr. Washington had a pretty good game, didn't he?
He did. I mean, he's got the ability to make shots, to make plays, and he loves this gym in here. This is where, we practice, and this is where they play their games. He goes to school here, so he feels comfortable in here. And and the other thing that was really good was being the last home game. It was nice to go out like that with the crowd, and we're so proud of what they've given us this year as well. So it was nice to be able to clap them off the court, and we understand that it's going to be the toughest game of the year on Sunday.
Mr. Washington, congratulations.
Thank you.
Must be feeling quite good about that.
Yeah, it was an awesome performance. I mean, everybody came in, did what they needed to do. First leg of the semi-finals, you can't be in a better position than 11 points up going into the next game.
And I guess it was stepping up for you with Anthony Downing being injured.
Yeah, definitely. When he got hurt in Cheshire, I knew that I was going to get minutes given to me. So I just needed to come in and plug in where we needed to be. He brings a lot on the court, so I just needed to fill in for that.
And it looked like at one point you were going to get a 20-point advantage.
I know, it didn't help that they were on the break and they made a couple of tough plays down the stretch and one plays. I think they made like 2 in a row, and that cut the lead in half a bit. But it's still a great opportunity to go in with 11 points up.
Well, now with Jay Cousinard, an 11-point advantage after the first leg, and it looked like it could have been more at one stage.
Yeah, we were up pretty good with 4 minutes left. We let it slide back a little bit, but good effort by us, good minutes from Connor Washington and Barry Lambeau off the bench. You know, they came in, gave us a huge boost. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in now.
Plenty of smiles around because you know you got a chance to get to the final, don't you?
Yeah, you know, that's what we've been playing for all year, to get to the final. You know, we had some minor setbacks throughout the season, but nobody lost faith or had any doubt in our team. We knew we were capable of. So that's our goal right now, just come in the second game, play like we're trying to win by 20 again, get the win and go to the final.